And we're back. Here we are on this is Dark Reactions. This is the first time you and I have ever done a Dark Reactions together.
Yeah,
but
I'm excited to do it.
I'm very excited, and but there's a good reason for that too. I feel like out of Lost in the Bog, the two of us are way more versed in the View Askew-verse than either of those two. We are lifelong fans of Kevin Smith, of course. Just sitting here now, it would be 32 hours ago that the trailer for Clerks 3 dropped. And we're here to react to it for the first time. We are very excited for this movie. Little quick warning, because this is I'm still kind of trying to learn how to do this like this. So if the video is a little like, the video will be fine for you and me, Alex, but if something weird happens in the YouTube upload where it gets a little splotchy, but hopefully it'll be fine. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. If it does, I'm sorry, but we're still learning.
Right. Difficulties are gonna happen.
But yeah, man. So the last time we saw Jay and Silent Bob, it was in Reboot to the Nooch.
They were fucking beating up a bunch of terrorists that were dressed up as knocker soldiers.
Yes. Great movie. Really great movie. Way blew every expectation I had of it out of the water. And for a while now, Clerks 3 has been rolling around. I mean, for actually almost a decade now, they've been discussing, are we going to do another one, blah, blah, this and that. And then Kevin Smith had a heart attack, and now he has a new story that he wants to tell, because ultimately through Randall, because Randall was ultimately like the character based on him and all that. So the synopsis for this movie got released a little while ago, like a few months back, and I remember sending it to you actually specifically, and just being like, this sounds like a great movie.
Yeah, because wasn't it basically just like Randall has a heart attack, makes film to celebrate life or some shit like that? And oh, so Kevin Smith's just making a movie about Kevin Smith again. That's awesome.
Right. Getting back. Yeah, exactly.
It's so interesting how cyclical his like humor style has become also.
Yeah.
He used to kind of lean into like the weed jokes and stuff when he wasn't even a stoner. And now that he's a stoner, he's leaning back into the weed jokes again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he found his roots, so to speak. But man, no, this is really exciting. I'm really happy that this is happening at all. And because there was even talks at one point in time about turning it into a TV show and stuff like that. Actually, a pilot exists from the 90s starring Jim Brewer.
Oh yeah, dude, it sucks.
Yeah, not very good.
That you can find online,
but it's a sitcom. Yeah, you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's a sitcom. There's a fucking laugh track and shit. Like, it just does not work. And it's in like a grocery store. It's not like a little convenience store, really. Like, I mean, maybe it is. It's kind of, yeah. It's way bigger than Quick Stop. That's for sure.
Right. And like, I feel like even the cartoon worked better than that concept, just because like you could still do all of the things that you were doing before, except for Jay and Silent Bob weren't drug dealers. They were fireworks salesmen, and that were hijinks city, and like you couldn't swear and whatnot.
But yeah, man, this is it. This is gonna be I feel like this is gonna be a magnum opus in a lot of ways.
Ooh.
I'm really excited about it. Shall we?
Yes, definitely, because I'm super excited just to see everybody be the characters again.
I know it's been, Jesus Christ, when did Clerks 2 come out? What was that, 2006?
6 or 7.
6 or 7? Yeah, so it's been over almost, about 15 years ish since we've seen Dante and Randall. Well, they were in Reboot for a second, but
Randall wasn't.
That's true. Randall wasn't. That's true.
He was the only one that couldn't get over to where they were filming and stuff.
Yeah, but all right. I mean, here we go. Got a minute 54 seconds. Let me hang on and make sure I share sound so everybody can hear it. There we go. All right, here we go, everyone. The official trailer 1 for Clerks 3. Let's fucking do this. I like their jerseys.
All right.
That's how we did it in the 90s, son.
Can't catch my breath, man.
Really? Should I try mouth stuff?
What is this, a Tinder date? Get off of me. Oh, shit.
Mr. Dante! I need an ambulance at the Quick Stop.
Saved my life, man. Wish I had a life worth saving.
What are you talking about?
Sit around and watch the same movies over and over.
I always thought you could have made a cool movie.
You're right. I'm living on borrowed time. No more watching movies.
I'm gonna make a movie! What's the movie gonna be about?
It's about him working here.
Meta.
Everything in the script is something either me or someone I know said.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hell yeah.
Maybe Jay and Silent Bob could be characters.
Jay and Silent Bob are like C-3PO and R2-D2. They've been here since the first movie, which was the last time they were cool. But they've been with the franchise so long, they still give them cameos and put them on the lunchboxes.
Snoochie Booches, please tell me
I believe in you.
Oh, Rosario.
Say about the Death Star contractors.
Get sued by Disney? No way.
Now that's what I call acting!
Mark Bernard.
Take off your pants.
What the hell is this?
I added a scene where you get shot.
I'm not letting you kill me off in the third act. What if there's a sequel?
A sequel? What am I, a hack?
I think it needs more weed.
All right.
Can't believe they got everyone.
Yeah, they got Affleck back in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Affleck,
man.
Justin Long. I forgot Rosario Dawson was in Clerks too. I didn't forget,
Yeah,
but it's been a long time since I've
That's
seen
his
it.
wife now.
Yeah, that'd be because she at the end of Clerks 2, she was opening the store back up with Dante and Randall.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got it. Yeah. So, but yeah, Affleck, Armisen,
Yeah, Fred Armisen's back.
Justin Long. I'm really happy to see Justin Long. I've been listening to his podcast a lot lately, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he talks about that at some point. But man, okay, so
It's interesting
God,
them like staging to shoot Clerks.
I know, but it's like the way that they were literally using very, very famous images from the last two movies, like as like these are just my pictures on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
That was brilliant. That was a really smart fucking move. Did you say Mark Bernardin was in there for a second? He made it into the trailer. That's great.
Hell yeah.
I loved how the first time you see Jay, he's got the Wolverine claws, but they're Jay and Silent Bob joints.
As one of my coworkers would call it, pre-Wolverine.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I want to know how the fuck they're gonna explain that in this universe, though. How does Jay and Silent Bob have their own weed strains? Did they just grow it themselves?
Yeah, that's what they did in Reboot.
Oh yeah, that's what they did. Well, they ran, but then they kind of got caught.
Smoochies with the because those
Right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It was the last of it. So they, yeah. All right.
Because they were growing it in cock smokers, and now it's I'm pretty sure it's legalized
Yep.
in New Jersey, but it's like baby stages of legalized out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still because another podcast that I regular is the Uncle Joey's Joint with Joey Coco Diaz, and he lives out there, and he's like, we're trying to get it legal, cocksuckers. Oh. But yeah, that was fucking excellent.
It definitely makes me excited to see because like you get like Elias coming back from Clerks 2.
Elias,
and dude looks like he just had his goth phase in his 30s. Like, what the fuck?
Totally does. Who were the fucking actual goth kids? I recognized one of them, but I can't place
I'm
it.
sure one of them was Elias.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it looked
all
like
right. Well, that would be it then, because I kind of thought that too. But then he was in the beginning of the trailer just catching Randall, like trying to catch Randall.
Should I do mouth stuff? What is this? A Tinder?
I think. I mean, that was only a minute 30. That was a pretty short trailer, but I think. I mean, Kevin Smith did a really good job in Reboot with giving the Jay and his daughter storyline a lot of like actual weight and heart.
Yeah, that's true. I gotta admit, I definitely got a little bit choked up here in fucking Jay Muse fucking go. You know,
Yeah.
that asshole really missed out on being your dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it caught me. It caught me for sure. Jason killed it. He did such a good job.
He's a better actor than people give him credit for.
Oh yeah, his Method of the in the Madness or whatever is excellent.
I
really
like
good
that movie actually.
Yeah, it was really good. But I think that where we might get that here, where I'm hoping we end up getting that here, is ultimately this becomes instead of a story about a dad and a daughter estranged, this is a story of a friendship. This is a friendship and a story of like almost losing one of your best friends and stuff like that, and what that impact is. I kind of feel like maybe that's what it, especially with that scene where Randall's like just running down the street. I'm like, huh. Like there's a couple shots of Randall in there where he in like where Dante's saying it's a movie about him working here, and he's kind of like standing at like I don't know where he is. Like everything's covered in wood, and there's like a fucking coffee maker behind him. I kind of feel like Randall's character is going to get more depth here than he probably ever has before.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's what he's trying to do, is like flesh out Randall as more of a person by giving him his life experience of having a heart attack and having like a complete worldview 180 out of nowhere. Just like, gotta fucking get shit in shape and start doing the things that I really love.
Yes, exactly. And then along with this trailer, of course, came the announcement of the release date. Now they're doing it weird. They're doing it like Reboot, where they're having like 2 days at select theaters across the country where they're going to show the movie, and then they're going to take it on tour a month later. Sadly, at the moment, at least, there are no Michigan dates. So until that happens, we won't be able to see it with them in the theater. But of course, we'll go to it's through Fathom Events. Everybody knows Fathom by now, I hope. They look that up, go to the fucking Clerks 3 website, and you'll be able to find links to tickets and stuff like that there. But everybody, man, I'm probably going to watch that trailer like 3 more times tonight, because I feel like there's a lot that I missed. Yeah. Man, the fucking Death Star joke, like, now Disney will sue us.
That thing about the contractors that you always talk about.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the best like lines in Clerks, like one of the best like back and forths. It was brilliant.
Oh, definitely. Still talked about to this day.
It is. Yeah, it is. Shit like that. Oh, and because of that movie, anytime someone makes like a weird observation like that about a movie, it cracks me up. Like, hang on. Like, kind of like the fucking thing that's going around. We talked about it. Well, you guys haven't seen this episode. We recorded an episode yesterday where we talked a little bit before we got started about Stranger Things, and about how like Eddie would have had to have learned Master of Puppets in like less than 2 weeks without a tab book or whatever. It's like that kind of stuff.
My ear and just like,
yeah.
Honestly, I think it just makes him cooler. Like, it's not like one of those like, oh, that's outlandish. It's like, I know people that can do that, but like
totally possible. And on some of the fucking Iron Maiden like fan Facebook things that I'm on, they got the image where like in the show where he goes, "This is music." He's actually holding up I think Peace of Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so like they put that image right next to like Eddie's face from Killers, and it's like, oh shit, are they the same person? Is this Eddie when he was alive? Like, but he can't be, because he's already on the fucking he's already on the fucking album covers, but Eddie is a time traveler. Iron Maiden's Eddie is a time traveler. So is it possible
that Eddie Munson got eaten by the demo bats and then went back in time to become one of the most iconic things in metal history?
He basically got the same treatment as Vecna, and then found a way somewhere back in time to travel back and become the greatest heavy metal mascot in history.
Well, they
I
even
like
say
this fan
down acts like it's the past. Like they're like when they go to Nancy's house to look for guns, and they're like, "No, this diary looking entry was from like 2 or 3
That's right. I forgot about that. It was a fucking month ago now. But yeah, that's right. I forgot about that aspect. Yeah, that's a good point. Mm-hmm. That is in the my Alex. We just broke the internet.
Season like for like an entire day last week, and
yeah,
it's exhausting, bro.
It is, but it's so damn good. Like, it's so good. Oh.
It's not one day thing.
No, it's not. It's heavy, especially this season. other seasons not as heavy because
Right.
these a lot of these episodes are way longer than previous ones.
Right, exactly. Like they're probably actually going to end up having these episodes be longer than Clerks 3 is actually going to be.
Yeah. So the final episode
For
of
sure.
Stranger Things 4 is definitely longer than Clerks 3. I guarantee that.
Oh, dude, for real. If Kevin Smith could muster up a 3-hour movie that doesn't just devolve into like random self-referential jokes, I'd be fucking all for it.
Right. I wonder, who we did. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see Jench, his wife. We didn't see Harley, his daughter.
I'm kind of surprised that Harley wasn't in it, but
Because
she's
she
also
was-
got a reoccurring role on a TV show right now, I'm pretty sure.
Well, she's got to be. She's Jay's daughter. She's got to show up at some point.
Yeah, true.
And then who else? Well, they got to be keeping. Wow, fucking Garmin, Ralph Garman, the comic book men. They got to be keeping a handful. Matt Damon. They got to be keeping a handful in the back pocket. This is just the first trailer, and we're still 2-3 months out. There's gonna be another trailer at some point in between now and then. So they gotta be, you gotta keep some things in the back pocket for trailer 2 and the actual movie. How sick would it be if Alanis Morissette showed up?
I would be super stoked.
I would be so stoked.
I'd be so stoked to see God.
Be so happy.
Or I don't know, like I feel like they did a really good job of like kind of bearing the lead with like Reboot on like the cameos that were gonna end up being in it.
Yes, I agree.
Chris Jericho, I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah. Fucking Hemsworth even.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth being in the movie.
Yeah.
Surprise. Like they did a really good job at just like being like, we'll tell you when you get there.
Yeah, you'll see. Just sit your ass down.
I feel like more movies need to do that where they're just like, here, we'll give you like barely a minute worth of stuff. You'll see.
Yeah. I agree with that. Because if this minute gets you hooked, this 90 seconds has both you and I on the hook. Shut up and take our money. If you can do that with 90 seconds, then you're in. Like
you're already on a good fucking path.
You're in. But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to say about this one?
I really, really, really hope.
Yeah, give me your biggest hopes.
That they just keep on making the jabs at Kevin Smith the entire time. Like the whole what if the movie gets a sequel? What am I, a hack?
Yeah, that was great.
That I want him to poke and prod at himself. Just like, yes, listen, I know, I get it. People make fun of me. It's whatever. It's just I'm gonna do it too. Let's just do that.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. In a wildly different context, that's Eminem at the end of 8 Mile, right? I'll make fun of myself, and then it's fun. And then we're all just having fun. Nobody's fucking yeah,
exactly. Like he's not listening to the background noise. He's just kind of. This is what you all sound like to me. It's just like me,
right?
Myself.
Yes. Ah, man.
That critic on their shoulder that just tells them, "Oh, that sucks, dude. Don't do that. No, it's bad. It's bad. Don't do it."
The devil on your shoulder.
Exactly.
I also, I feel like I did notice one more thing. I don't know what my biggest hopes are. I kind of feel like when they were standing in the, behind the counter, I thought I saw all the cigarettes looked like they had the Nails logo on it, like his lighter.
Yeah, because the Nails are the cigarettes that they sell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a lighter. All right.
They even have that one ad in the first one where it's like a X-ray of a lung and it's got nails in it.
I forgot about that. Damn it. I need to watch these movies. I need to watch 1 and 2 again tonight. It's been a while since I've seen them.
Still want to do the whole View Askew universe as like a fucking podcast episode.
We should do the View Askew universe as a podcast episode, maybe even a 3-part series or something. And then, but also on the next Multiverse of Murder Fest, we should have View Askew be one of the categories.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Right?
Fucking Dante and Randall.
Yeah.
Fucking. I don't even know. I was gonna say Nickelodeon characters, but that keeps coming up, and I feel like that's honestly gonna turn into just us beating up a bunch of little kids and babies.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun.
I don't know how we get there, but I want to see Jay and Silent Bob versus John Goblikon.
That'd be interesting. do like metal fucking characters, and then
I don't know if you've ever heard of a podcast called Vox and Hops.
Mm-mm.
It's hosted by the lead singer Matt from Cryptopsy.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good podcast, and he recently released an episode with John Goblikon, and it is one of the funniest goddamn 45 minutes of a podcast I've ever heard. And at the end of it, because they're talking about, because Necrogoblikon is about to go on tour with Gwar, and in John Goblikon's lore, trolls and goblins hate each other, and Gwar has a troll. So John Goblikon's like, Jerry, really? And fucking Matt from Cryptopsy ends up getting the guy that plays the Gwar troll to talk to John Goblikon at the end of the episode. It's actually really sick. I recommend that to anybody that's into that kind of music, but it's really funny, and a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
The Jay and Silent Bob versus John Goblikon. Look out for next year's Multiverse Manifest.
Right.
But all right. Yeah, I would say honestly, going into this one, I don't know how to put it. I want, in terms of wants out of it and stuff like that, I kind of want it to be I just want to go into it, kind of show me a trailer or two, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
My expectations aren't they're right at, my expectations are at Kevin Smith, which for me is high, but that's where they are, and that's exactly what I want. So I'll if they release another trailer, if you're down, we'll do another reaction. But besides that, I just want it to I just want to see more Jay and Silent Bob and Dante and Randall. I would just want to see all of these characters on screen more often. And as long as I get that, I'll be happy.
I still want Twilight of the Mallrat, but
that is
whenever he gets to.
Pretty sure it's at least a couple scripts have been written.
Yeah, I know
it was going to be a TV show for a minute too, and blah blah blah.
The whole pandemic thing kind of threw a wrench into it, though, because it was already about the decline and death of the mall.
Yes,
the pandemic didn't help.
Yeah, they were actually scouting mall locations at one point. Mm-hmm. It actually got that far into production. But yeah, then the pandemic hit. That was before pandemic, I believe. Yeah, it was, and yeah. So I bet money that we definitely get. That might be that, or I was about to say Moose Jaws, but I don't know if that will ever happen.
I doubt that'll ever actually happen.
I would have watched the fuck out of that movie.
Oh, I definitely would too, because it would be super worth it.
Yeah,
so funny of a concept in general.
But that, yeah, I think Clerks. And then I think it's very. I think he's gonna, he kind of does. You know what? You know what's punk rock about Kevin Smith is these last few movies, he kind of releases them like albums. He fucking releases them and then goes on tour with them for 2 years, and then goes back and works on the next thing.
Yeah, that is really fun.
He's kind of doing it like a musician. That's fucking punk. That's fucking metal.
That is pretty interesting to think about it in that way, where it's he's doing a full-blown road show.
Literally.
Up to just releasing his movie.
Literally. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Good on him for it, showing that a touring package doesn't have to be oh, it's fucking Metallica for the 90 billionth time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's this is a movie that you get to see, and maybe you get to watch it with the creator also. Isn't that
which
fun?
It's very fun. It's very fun because it is a weird feeling, sitting in the room knowing that they're right there. They're watching it too. They're just in the back of the room watching it, right behind everybody. It's right. Whoa, this is kind of weird. But
honestly, it would be like going on tour with your band, but then watching your band play and being in the crowd, being yeah, dude, we're killing
right. Yeah, yeah, we're so good.
You look to your bandmates. Hey man, 6 cent, bro. 6 cent. We're fucking killing it up there, bro.
Like, you can get away with that if you're Kiss.
Right? Yeah. Just get a bunch of dudes with fluffy hair and a fucking makeup, and you got Kiss, basically, right?
Fuck yeah. But all right, everyone. I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Dark Reactions. This has been Alex and I reacting to the first ever trailer for Clerks 3. We are beyond excited. We hope you all enjoyed this trailer as much as we did. Again, Clerks 3 website and all that shit for tickets. Check it out. If you're seeing this and you're in Lansing, we're gonna be at one of those 2 dates. So if you're seeing this and you're in Lansing, there's only 2 dates. They're in the Lansing Mall. And if you're gonna be there, let us know, because that'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, dude, we'll hang out. Okay.
Yeah,
shoot the shit about the movie.
Shit, when they released Reboot, when you went in to see the movie, they gave you a free fucking movie poster and everything too.
Oh,
so it's
cool.
it's even a little. It might be, I don't know, but it might be a little extra kind of a thing too. And actually, I do know for a fact that the theatrical release includes like a chunk before the movie of like behind the scenes stuff.
Oh,
so there's extra when you go to the Fandango. It isn't just going to a movie. There's extra when you go to the Fandango event.
Nice. I'm such a fucking sucker for those kind of, like behind the scenes things.
Totally. DVD extras, the best. But that's gonna do it for this Dark Reactions, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this Clerks 3 trailer as much as we did, and we'll be back again very, very soon with much more as always. But until then, raise your fucking horns and bang your goddamn heads, Snoochie Boochies. We love y'all to death. Good night.
After the dawn.